I feel that I would make a good grump because I make lots of funnies, lots of jokey funnies and silly things on the screen. There's one right up there right now. See it there? Very silly. I'm also really excellent at coming up with little bits that will become recurring inside jokes. I mean, it's second nature to me. Okay, watch. Butternut Squash, Arlo. I have lost track of the days I have wandered this wasteland. Do they number in weeks or months or years now? I cannot tell. There is no life here. There is no rest, no respite. Another day, and still there is no word of Butternut Squash, Arlo. Not even a glimpse of a teaser trailer on the horizon to spark hope in my heart. The memory of Hey Pikmin still haunts me, playing across my mind when my spirit is at its lowest, like some cruel jest. Will I ever escape this wasteland? Will I find what I seek? Will the light ever come? I do not know. All I can do is continue to wander. Bills, deadlines, responsibility, the algorithm, 586 unanswered emails, Skype calls, work, meetings. Butternut Squash. Hello, my wonderful friends. If you've been watching me for a while now, there is no doubt a burning question in your mind. A question that perhaps you've been pondering for years. Butternut Squash? Yes, please. Why will Arlo not shut his blue furry face about Butternut Squash already? Why is he so hopelessly obsessed with the squash? Because believe me, I most certainly am obsessed and could talk your ear off about it if you let me. I've collectively, yes please, Butternut Squash, more than anything else. But why is that? What is it about Butternut Squash that captivates me so? Why is every day of my life spent yearning for news about Butternut Squash? Well, I figure it's time to answer those questions. Let's talk about why I love Butternut Squash so darn much. One week. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. No, but 1 week, ladies and gentlemen, 1 week until Butternut Squash and Legend of Butternut Breath of the Squash are unleashed upon the world, are let free into the air and the environment for us all to take in and breathe and live. 1 single week. I am so excited. I just wanted to just touch bases one last time, just to do one more video, just taking one last look at a pre-squash world, just taking a moment to look at life, look at a squash-less life, and just think, just reflect, just be. Yes, please. So we just had the final Squash Ultimate Direct, and if you watched my commentary video, you'll know that at the end I said that I was not going to do a discussion video on it. I turned off the recording, and it was about 4-5 seconds before I was just like, they announced a new Butternut Squash. Of course I'm going to talk about it. Of course I'm gonna do a video on it. Why would I not? So the squash leak was fake. I tried not to pay attention to it. I did not look at the whole list of squash that it allegedly revealed. And while I'm like, and then looking at the list, I'm like, really? Choir squash? It was never gonna be real. They're never gonna make it in this. I don't know. Like, that's one of those squash. I feel like even the suggestion that they've come up at all, it's kind of more of like a joke or a misunderstanding than anything. Doesn't seem very likely. I don't know. Butternut Squash? Yes, please. G'day, mates. How are all you little squash roonies doing? That's the thing that I always call my fans in every video. I copyrighted the word, in fact. My little squash roonies. How you doing today? Before we do anything, make sure to smash that butternut button and gently tap that squash, or tap the squash and smash the butternut, whichever you prefer, as long as each one ends up pressed in some way. So this is a butternut squash. You might recognize this as the current butternut squash that they are primarily developing for. It has games on it, but it also has features. Lots of good, nice features that I enjoy. But there are lots of other features that it does not have that I wish it had. So let's talk about those features. Crikey! Lonely. So many extractors. Need to break in my new chair. So many parts, can't use them all. Need too much guacamole. Too many outlaws. Need to collect minerals faster.
Do we have to play with all this trash here?
Butternut squash? Yes, please. Magic made this mess. It can clean it up. Not getting my hopes up. I'm seeing stars in space, but better not be. What? What? No! What?